Hello everyone, my name is Holly and I'm with Move Home Realty, and I'm here with the broker Barb Horan, and we have just got done with week 7 of Boost class, and I know I've gotten a lot out of it, and I wanted Barbara to share a little bit about why she created the training and what her hope is for all the agents, new and seasoned, to get out of it.
Right.
So Barb, why did you create the training?
So Vicki Nardone and I created this training a few months ago for new and seasoned agents so that they could really compete in the marketplace with relevant information and really kill it in the last quarter of the year. So it was an 8-week class. This is our 7th week. Today we discussed the buyer representation exclusive agreement and how that is pertinent to our world and why it's so important. And then we also covered some dialogue, and I actually did a role play with Holly, and that was really fun. So it's an 8-week course, and it's, like I said, it's not designed just for new agents but also for seasoned agents to just kind of reboost their career and their energy and get back on track for a killer last quarter of 2017.
That's awesome. So is this going to be an ongoing training or just?
Yes, you can jump in at any time. You don't have to start week 1 and go through to week 7. Week 8 is really the last week where we're going to really pump it up and just determine what we're going to do in the last quarter of the year or whatever quarter we're in. So you can jump in at any time. You don't really miss anything by not going in chronological order.
So you are going to start a new series?
Yes.
In a few weeks?
Probably in November.
Probably in November. Okay, so keep a lookout. If you're not subscribed to Move Home Realty's Facebook page, please subscribe, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel because we're going to keep everything updated as to when the new class starts. So now, thank you very much. We have Bert here, and Bert has been through all the classes so far,
The
right?
classes, yes.
Okay, so this is class number 7 for you. What have you got out of the training so far?
Well, a lot of the information is something that I've already heard, but it's like a confirmation, updating what you've heard.
Okay.
And I always learn something new when Barbara's teaching and presenting. She's an excellent teacher, and she knows how to convey her materials to the students, and you can never learn too much when it comes to real estate.
Absolutely, I agree with that statement 100%. So are you going to keep doing this class because do you think you'll get more nuggets out of it as you keep doing it?
Absolutely.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome. Well, thank you, Bert, for participating in this. I know I got you off on shock here right now. So now we're going to go on to Charlotte. Charlotte, and now you've gone to all the trainings as well. We're going to wait for this helicopter that's above us to pass. Let's see, can we see it? Oh, there it is. Two above. All right. All right, right? So you've gone through all the trainings. I think you missed maybe 1 or 2 weeks, right? What have you got out of the trainings that you have been to, and then the handouts that you've received?
I think I've gotten some information that's going to make me a better representative for my clients. Like Barb gives great tips on how to negotiate what we need to get for our clients, give them a little leg up when we're negotiating their deals, especially for buyers, to just in the seller's market, a better way to get their deal taken and get them a better deal on the home.
Now, what did you think of today's class going through the scripts?
Oh, it was good.
Was it?
really good, yeah.
That always makes me feel a little uncomfortable going through scripts, being that I was the buyer that she was asking the questions. If I felt a little uncomfortable, but with you, and do you think that you have a good handle on how to handle objections now and how to go through the contracts and all that stuff after taking today's class?
Definitely. And I'm going to review the material again, but I think today was really good. I mean, I've heard about handling buyer broker agreements before, but I think today was a really good piece of information to help the buyer see the value in it for them as well.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And again, I know I caught you off guard as well. And last but not least, the beautiful Tanya. And how, now this was your first class?
Yes.
First class. Now, what did you think of today's class? Now, you are a seasoned agent. You're a broker
Yes.
as well.
Barbara invited me, and I'm so happy to be here. I don't know anybody else that knows the contracts as well as her. So I'm here, being a broker. I also want to pass this on to my agents, and I think the buyer exclusive agreement is such an important tool that is not being used out there. And what's going to make us different out there in the field, there's a lot of agents, but it's really what's going to differentiate us is knowing that there's a lot of disclosures involved in a transaction, but knowing what you're explaining and knowing how to explain this to your clients, I think it's going to really give us an extra value and make us better agents, because we should know that, you know, all these disclosures, we should know them, we should know how to explain them, they should know what they're signing. And I think this is the training, and you know, getting it from Barbara, I you know, like I said, I'm a broker, and I learned today, you know, and being confident and knowing how to explain the exclusive buyer agreement, I think would make it easier to get it signed. I mean, it's out there for a reason. I think we're not using it enough because we don't know how to explain it and we're not confident enough. So this is a fantastic training. I want to go through the whole 8 weeks, again, to bring this back to my agents and to give us that knowledge that I think we should know. We should know these contracts by the, you know, with the palm of our hand, and we should know how to explain them and how to use them, you know, because there's a lot of legal aspects that you know, that we can save ourselves from anything bad happening by knowing how to explain this form. So it's absolutely, I recommend it to everybody.
Awesome. So we'll see you next week for class 8.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So being that I am not an agent yet, I'm in the process of going through my license. I have learned so much from this training. We've learned scripts. We've talked about business economics. We've talked about handling objections. We've talked about customer service, which is huge. So, and those are just some of the points that we've covered over the last 7 weeks. I would recommend this class for anybody, any agent, new or seasoned. I would actually also recommend it. It doesn't even matter what business you're in, because I've been able to apply it to my own business tenfold, and it's really been an awesome experience to do this. So I'm very grateful for this experience as well. So again, if you are not signed up and following Move Home Realty on Facebook, please do so, because they are going to be updating their page often as to when this class is going to start again. Week 8 is next week, and I'm excited to be done with this whole training because it has been invaluable, and I'm looking forward to doing it again starting in November. So thank you very much, everyone. Say bye. Bye. And we will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.